Hi, these comments are for Gigi. How are you doing today? This is Michael from Better TOEFL Scores. Also, I am from OTC, OnlineTOEFLCourse.com, and you're doing my free TOEFL speaking evaluation service. Let's take a look at your email. You say, "Hello, sir. I appreciate your relentless effort to help students who are afflicted by TOEFL. I am one of them who is striving to put this misery behind me." I'm not laughing at you, but it is miserable. It can be absolutely miserable. You, my friend, if anybody is in TOEFL hell, you are. I can tell by the email you're sending me. You say, "I sent you my speaking question number 1 trial. Please give me your feedback on it. I will subscribe to your course after this. I'm just trying to make sure." Let me put a period here. "I'm just trying to make sure that I know how to send and communicate with you." Yes. Email me your speaking practice test. If you join my TOEFL Speaking Bootcamp course, this is the best way to do it, is to simply email me your speaking practice. And I want to help you get out of your misery, right? You're miserable. You're absolutely miserable. Anybody at YouTube, if you guys are also in misery and you feel like you're in TOEFL hell, put your comments in the video. Put the comments below the video. Tell us your story. Why do you think you're miserable? Why are you in TOEFL hell? How many times have you taken the TOEFL exam? Share your horror stories. It might make you feel better. You never know. I'm going to make you feel better here because, Gigi, I'm going to tell you what some of your problems are right now, if you have any. So, do you prefer to study alone or with a group? And I am getting ready to listen to your practice test. I think this is it here. You sent me a video of all things. Boy, nobody does that. As long as I can upload, I can listen to your speaking quickly. I don't care how you send me the speaking practice, as long as I can access it and I can listen to it and comment on it. And this is exactly what I can do here. So I don't know exactly how you did this, but it works. Okay, I have the independent speaking rubrics here. Okay, here we go. Let's see how you did on this one. So you like to study alone or study with a group?
I prefer to study by myself rather than to study with a group, because when I study by myself, I will be able to concentrate only on my work. But when I study with the friends, it's...
So wait a minute. You will be able to what? I didn't quite get that. I think you're trying to say concentrate, but it's
only on my work. But when I study with the friends, it's very distracting. For instance, than to study with a group, because when I study by
this is what I want to hear.
myself, I will be able to concentrate only on...
No, you slurred the word. You slurred it. You garbled it. So you meant to say concentrate, right? But you didn't come out that way.
my work. But when I study with the friends, it's very distracting. For instance, when I was 5th year...
Say, for instance. So you have definitely some word stress problems.
student in Addis Ababa University, I had an exam on biochemistry.
Now again, these multisyllabic words, this is where you run into trouble. If the word has 3 or more syllables, you're not always clearly pronouncing those.
When I was 5th year student in Addis Ababa University, I had an exam on biochemistry.
No, when I was a university student,
was a little bit difficult subject, so I went to my friends in order to get help from them. But rather than focusing on the books, we were talking about the movies that was released on that time. So we were not able to prepare ourselves well for the exam. As a result of that, all of us failed the exam. Therefore, I prefer to study by myself in order to focus on my work.
Okay, so it isn't terrible, but you're not going to get 26 on it just because of the delivery issues. I mean, look at the 3. It says, speech is generally clear. right? Speech is generally clear with some fluidity of expression. You're actually speaking pretty fluidly. You have minor difficulties with pronunciation, intonation, or pacing noticeable and require effort, though overall intelligibility is not significantly affected. Speech is basically intelligible, though listener effort is needed because of unclear articulation. Yeah, I think your delivery is more in the 2 range. Your language use and topic development's in the 3 and the 4 range. So you haven't, if I look at the 3 skills, right? You got pronunciation here, we got language use here, we got topic development, right? I don't see you being equally proficient in all 3 areas. For some reason, you're lower in your pronunciation proficiency than the other 2, and that's a problem. And that's exactly why you have TOEFL misery right now. You need to improve your pronunciation a lot, right? I mean a lot. And I will certainly help you with accent reduction training, but you got to help me help you. Everything you do right now, get as much exposure to English as you possibly can. And the more exposure you get by listening, by speaking to native speakers, watching TV, whatever it might be, that eventually helps you to speak more naturally. So remember that just doing speaking practice tests is not enough. You need to concentrate. Your entire existence right now needs to focus on getting more exposure to English. You must improve your pronunciation. This is an emergency. The problems you're having, you got word stress shift issues. You also have problems with longer words and the syllable division in those words. And unfortunately, that does play a big part in your being able to be understood. And I think you can even improve your intonation also. That's another area that you can work on. All right? Thank you. Now, anyone at YouTube, do me a favor, everybody. You guys watching me? Look at me right here. Can you guys help me for a minute? I want you to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and most importantly, take this video and post it in social media somewhere. Give other people a chance to see that it is possible to take a free speaking practice test. It's free. What I just did here was free. I did not charge the student a single penny. He got free feedback right here. Tell other people about my service. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. Stay safe.